Breaking news, my country people. The former governor, El-Rufai's ministerial nomination is a disaster. Protesters storm National Assembly, demand disqualification. Now, wow, this group of protesters, they don't talk say El-Rufai no go drink water drop cup. Double wahala for El-Rufai, my country people, as a group of protesters under the aegis of Secure Nation Group (SGN) on Monday in Abuja staged a protest at the premises of the National Assembly to call on the lawmakers not to confirm the former governor of Kaduna State, Nasir El-Rufai, as minister. The protesters, wielding cards, defied the presence of security operatives who barricaded the main gate of the building as they chanted anti-government songs. The group expressed surprise that El-Rufai's name was enlisted as a ministerial nominee despite his obvious religious coloration that was dangerous to the unity of the nation. They noted that it was quite unfortunate that the immediate past governor of Kaduna State was among the ministerial nominees despite his crimes against the people of the state. The protesters called on the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu-led government to investigate and persecute El-Rufai over genocidal attacks on the Shia Muslim communities in Kaduna State. And according to the convener of the group, Ahmed Lawan, it is on record that many Nigerians have demanded the investigation and the persecution of the former governor, even at the International Criminal Court (ICC), over the genocidal murder of many Nigerians, as well as the destruction of properties in the state. On several occasions, Nasir El-Rufai was caught in an open propagation of radical ideas of terrorist agenda. Surely, the nomination of this ex-governor of Kaduna State, Nasir El-Rufai, among the ministerial nominees by President Bola Tinubu is a disaster to Nigeria. And Nigerians have not forgotten the atrocities he committed when he was the Director General of the Bureau of the Public Enterprise and as the FCT minister, a man who clears grass in a single street in Abuja, measuring about 5 kilometers using 2.1 billion naira, is certainly not a sincere character to national development. And as Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, the FCT, about 800,000 residents were evicted from their homes due to the demolition exercise ordered by El-Rufai between 2003 and 2007. We will still not forget how he revoked land and rewarded the same to his family members and claimed defensively that they were Nigerians too. Nasir El-Rufai disobeyed the Part 1 of the 5th schedule of the Code of Conduct provisions of the Constitution, which says that a public officer shall not put himself in a position where his personal interests conflict with his duties and responsibilities. And in 2021, hundreds of houses were demolished in Zaria as the Kaduna State authorities began a major demolition exercise. Lawan narrated how the former governor ordered the Kaduna State Urban Planning and Development Authority to demolish private buildings, schools, hospitals in the state and rendered hundreds of residents homeless. Another group of people affected by the last-minute demolition exercise are the residents of the Gaboyi village in Kaduna. Reports showed that these protesting youths seeking to resist the demolition were shot at by security agencies attached to the demolition team, while many sustaining injuries, around 8, were found dead. One resident of the village, identified as Sarah, reportedly slumped and died upon hearing the demolition. El-Rufai had attempted to demolish the Gaboyi village in the past, though he was restricted by a court order. And following the court judgment in favor of Gaboyi village community, El-Rufai asked the people to fill a form of regularization at the cost of 20,000, and the majority had done that. But you see, a man like El-Rufai, who is so wicked and heartless, cannot be a minister, my country people. Hey, wahala dey o, this one a big problem for El-Rufai. It's as if he's now on his own, because majority are kicking against him. Now El-Rufai has become an issue of a huge controversy, whereby even the people of Kaduna State, they are not supporting him. This is to show that Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu had made a wrong choice in picking El-Rufai to be among his cabinet members. In fact, it was a big mistake right from the beginning, because so many people have been talking about this. Even Shehu Sani sef have on several occasions talked about El-Rufai and all the atrocities he committed in Kaduna State, and how he shouldn't be included in Tinubu's government. Aside Shehu Sani talking about El-Rufai, when you look closely at Tinubu's ministerial nominees list, you will find out that majority of those people in that Tinubu's list, they are of questionable character. Yes, they are of questionable character. Stella Okotete, one of the APC chieftains in Delta State, is currently being investigated over some alleged, corruption or fraud allegation upon her. Now you see, others, they have one pending EFCC case or the other. So these are the kind of people that Tinubu recruited into his own cabinet, people of questionable characters, and El-Rufai is also one of them. So my country people, this is very serious. Now, these protesters have stormed the National Assembly, demanding disqualification of El-Rufai. So my country people, there is fire on the mountain for El-Rufai. There is big fire on the mountain, and he might get burnt anytime soon, because these people are not joking. So my country people, I'm dropping here. What are your thoughts on this? Kindly share your thoughts concerning this in the comment section. Thank you. Bye for now.